Join me today for a BattleTech unboxing video. This time, the first Somerset Strikers. This is the Geek Cabal channel. My name is Bobbie, and today we're going to be doing a BattleTech unboxing video. The first Somerset Strikers, which, for those of you who don't know who they are, these are the folks from the cartoon series. So, which, as I've mentioned before, was later somewhat canonized by saying that the events of the cartoon are an in-universe cartoon in the Lyran Commonwealth. It's supposed to be anti-clan propaganda, essentially. But some of the events largely occurred, and some of the characters are real characters in canon. Like Adam Steiner, who was eventually the Archon of the Lyran Commonwealth, and the primary nemesis, Nikolai Malthus, who was a clan Jade Falcon warrior. So, let's take a look and see what we have in the box here. This was from the Mercenaries Kickstarter and was a last-minute addition. It didn't quite hit the funding level for this to be certain types of options, but they went ahead and made it because it's got a couple kind of popular mechs in here. And I got it through the Kickstarter, but these will be available. If they're not, by the time you see this, they should be available sometime relatively soon for purchase. So, here are the mechs in the plastic shell here. So, let's see what we have here. Some parts here in a little baggie. I don't normally see, I haven't really seen these before. So I'm not sure which mech these go to. Had to figure that out as we go, I guess. So I'm going to have to open up the cards because I recognize 4 of the 5 of these, but I got to make sure what this 5th one is here real quick. So like all the others, these come with Alpha Strike and pilot cards, and yeah, they're all named for the various characters who piloted them in the cartoon. So, or at least the ones I remember anyway. So let me make sure. Yeah, okay. So we'll start with this one. This is a Wolfhound. It's in a crouching position. I don't know offhand if it's an alternate weapon configuration from the existing one. I've got quite a few of these because I bought the set that they come in because it's full of other light mechs. But I don't have one crouching like this. So then we have the Bushwhacker, which I believe is already available in plastics. This is probably an alternate weapon configuration, but I could not say for certainty on that one. And I'll get close-ups and edit them in towards the end of the video here. This is an Axeman. Now this, I know, is a different variant than the other one that's presently available. One of the others, because I think there's one that's a jumping one also. But the one in the cartoon had a little bit more distinct appearance. I believe it has to do with the shoulder-mounted LRMs. But also seen the cartoons, couldn't tell you for sure. And then the 2 that I was mainly after out of this is the Mauler. Now, it has a different name. It's a Kiritan mech. It has a different name for the Kiritans, but everyone else calls it a Mauler. This is the first time this one's been in plastic. Let me check the card here if it has the alternate name. No. No, I don't see it. So I have to look that up here after a while. And then this is a Hatamoto Chi, a very Kiritan-looking mech with the samurai headpiece there. And this was the other one that I wanted. because while I'm not a big fan of House Kirita, I do like the look of their mechs. So, kind of looking around here, I don't see slots where these other things would mount. So I'm not sure what the story is with those extra pieces. I don't see anything that's separable. So give me a moment to take them out and check them out here. So we can figure out what they're supposed to be. Well, one looks an awful lot like a flag, which tells me it probably goes on the Hatamoto Chi or the Mauler. But I don't see a slot where it would go in. So I'm not really sure on that. Check the back of the box here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything that indicates what the parts go to. Like I said, with a flag like this, I would expect it out of one of the Kiritan mechs, because some of their other mechs have flags, you know, to go with the whole samurai aesthetic. But I'm not seeing any place this would plug in. And the other part, I can't really tell what it's supposed to be. It looks kind of like a gun barrel or something. So, yeah, I'm not certain what the parts are supposed to be for, and there's nothing on the box that indicates what they are for. So, I apologize, folks. I cannot give you any kind of guess. I mean, like I said, the one looks like a flag. I just don't see where it plugs into anything. And this other one looks like it's a tiny piece, looks like a gun or something. And I don't see how maybe the parts could work together to attach. But I do see something here on the back of the Hatamoto. But I don't see, well, hang on. Maybe the flag goes in there. No. There's a groove on the back of the Hatamoto Chi, but I don't see how I could get the flag into it. Or this other piece. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm at a loss on this one, guys. I apologize. If any of you in the comments know what these parts go to, let me know, because I am just not seeing it. So, anyway, they all look really nice. I definitely like the Mauler and the Hatamoto. Another Panther's always good. I like the Hatchet Man. I like this look. Now, I'm sure that's because I saw it in the cartoon. And the Bushwhacker's nice also. So, yeah. If I ever figure out what these parts go to, I'll put it in a pinned comment or something. And then the Alpha Strike cards, unlike a lot of them, they do not have a variant on the back. They are just for these particular variants, for these particular pilots. The pilot cards also do not have a second pilot on the back. They have a special pilot ability for each of the characters. So we have Adam Steiner in the Axeman, Volton Rider in the Bushwhacker, Franklin Sakamoto in the Hatamoto Chi, Zachary Hawkins in the Mauler, and Ciro, I assume it's Ciro, Ramirez in the Wolfhound. And yeah, it looks like it looks like Adam and Sakamoto are good pilots. So, but yeah, so that's what they are. I'll get some close-ups here so you folks can check them out in a little video or something, or pictures, figure out how I want to do it. So we'll cut away for that right now. Well, hopefully that gave you a chance to get a good look at everything. And through the wonders of video editing, I put everything exactly where it was just before we cut away. So yeah, I totally moved all this around and did everything and then just put it right back. I've got little marks on the table so you can't tell. That's not at all what happened. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Does this look like a worthwhile package? Did you watch the cartoon? It's now on YouTube, like for free somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put a link to it in the description. I need to find it anyway because I'm going to rewatch it because it's been, I don't know, since 30 years. Not 30, not quite 30 years, but close. Back in the 90s sometime when it originally aired. I need to rewatch it again, do some videos on it once I rewatch it. But other than that, just let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Sharing and commenting are the things that help us grow the channel, and we appreciate it. Let me know if there's any other BattleTech related content similar to this or the other BattleTech videos I've been doing. I haven't gotten around to like these super deep lore dives except for the 2 Dark Age videos I did like a couple years ago now. But there are some topics on the horizon that I want to get into, but I need to be more well read on them myself before I get into them. And I will definitely be taking notes because the Dark Age was easy. Like, I lived through that. So, you know, I got to see that all up close and full time, in real time, up close and personal. Whereas these other topics, I'm going to have to actually, like, things like I've talked about. We're going to eventually do something about the Highlanders because that was what won the fan vote. And I know some things about them, but I want to be more well-versed in their lore before I attempt to put it into video form. So, and we'll do other things like that, like some of the other mercenary commands, some of the factions, things like that. And yeah, I've got some ideas on the horizon. I've been doing the shorter BattleTech bits videos for like little bits of lore here and there that don't warrant hour-long deep dives. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of all that. But that's all I've got for today. So just remember, and in case you think I keep making this up, here it is on the back of the box up there at the top. No guts, no galaxy.